Hello guys, welcome to the Rhino tutorial. So today we will learn how to do editing with Gumball. So Gumball is a tool for editing geometry in Rhino 3D. So this is how the Gumball looks. So it is having features like we can move, we can rotate, and we can scale down. So basically you just create a geometry initially. You just create a geometry in Rhino initially. So this is the step 1. In the second step, this will have some dimensions. So we are varying these dimensions. X will be varied, either increased or decreased. Y will be increased or decreased. As well as there is a size. If you look the size, there are sizes. So how big it is, like it can be increased or it can be decreased. So from initially, this will be the geometry, and again this can be made big. So this is geometry 1, this is geometry 2. So geometry 2 is greater than geometry 1. So this is called scaling. So that can be done using this. Again, we can use rotate command. So this geometry can be rotated either in X, Y, or Z. So I will just make a geometry and I will show you all features today. So let us dive into it and see how these functions can be used in Rhino. So initially we will create a geometry. So I will make a cone here. So it is asking me the point. So you just mention the point. So I will keep it 0, 0, 0. So this is my base where the point will be originated. Now it has taken this as the center origin and it is asking me the radius. Now I will keep a radius of 50 mm. Type in 50 mm. Now it is created a circle. Now it is asking me the cone height. So I will keep it as 100 mm. Now the cone is created. By default, you will have 4 quadrant where the top view, perspective view, right view, front view. So each views give us a clear picture about the geometry which we are making in Rhino. So generally there are 4 views. So one is the top view, one is the perspective view, one is the right view, and one is the front view. So if you see, if you create an object or geometry, these views are based on the coordinate system. So we can see that xy plane. So in perspective view, all these x, y, y, z, zx planes are all together taken. You can see, you can view an object in all the coordinate or all the planes. But in the top view, front view, and the right side view, you can see a plane at a time. So one is like the top view, we can see only the xy plane. In the front in the front view, we can see the xz plane, and in the right we can see the yz plane. So these are the 4 views in generally in a typical Rhino software or any other solid modeling software has. So basically now I'm looking at the perspective view, so which I will get a clear picture about all the views. So go to this perspective view and just double click on the perspective. So now the perspective view window is enlarged, and we are getting a clarity, a very clear geometrical perspective. So now this view I will take, and we will do the Gumball actions. So basically, when once you click this, you can see that the Gumball option is uh, has been visible. So now, if you see this, in order to activate this Gumball, you just go to the Gumball C plane. So come to this Gumball C and just click this. So this is where you can activate and deactivate this Gumball. Now, in order to do this various iteration, like how we can, whether can move, whether we can rotate, you just go to these arrows. So there are given arrows. So this XYZ arrows is denoted by RGB, like red, blue and green. So red is x-axis, green is y-axis, and z is blue. So these are the axes. So in the Gumball controls, if you see axis plane indicator 1 2 3, so in the one, this is the plane. So now it is whether it is it's a plane. So we can see that this is a planar, move planar plane. Now in the two, if you see here two, you can free move origin. So you just click this and it can move freely anywhere. And in the menu location, like 3 is menu location. So if you see this, this is the menu location. These are the menu location. Now in order to move this, we have to click and drag. So I'm moving in x-axis, I'm moving in y-axis, and I'm moving in z-axis. So these are the three way which we can move. So x, y, z movement is possible. Now we need to rotate. So in order to rotate this we have to see now, if you once you bring the cursor near to that arc, it is rotate. So rotation one is this. So now it is rotating around x-axis, green is rotating y-axis, and z is rotating around z-axis. So these are the three rotation possible. So now if you see, the geometry has been rotated in xyz plane. So arrow is for movement, arc is for rotation, and now we will scale. Now I have talked about scaling. So scaling is basically to increase the part. So we can geometry can be increased or reduced. So if you see this box section, you can see that the geometry is getting scaled. Now in order to scale it in 3D, so but if you click this, you can see that there is only scaling possible in x, y and z. So now in order to scale it uniformly, to increase or decrease, just plus the shift key. So if you bring the cursor here, you can see that there are various options. So in order to scale it in 1D, you can just press it. In order to scale in 3D, you just press the shift key. So see, now scaling is done. Shift key, drag it. Shift key, drag it. So this is how scaling is done. So now it becomes so big. I will go to any, I need to reduce the size, I will just go and scale down. So just press the shift key and do the scaling. So this is how scaling is done. So once again, just click on this. Green is for y, red is for X and blue is for Z. Again you can tilt it, red in X axis, tilt in Y axis, in Y axis, in Z axis. So this is the tilt. Again you can scale up, scale down. This is while pressing the shift key only. So 3D scaling can be done on shift key only. And individually scaling, yes, individually scaling, just press the box section, you will be okay. So this is how the scaling movement is done using Gumball. Now there is one more option like Gumball actions. Along with this, when we press cursor, there are like alt key. Suppose if you press the alt key, tap the alt key after starting to drag to toggle copy. So now if you are pressing the alt key, or alt key is for Windows users, but for Mac users you can press the option key. See, when you press the option key, it is getting copied. So if there is no option key, it is, there will be only one object. So one option, just press the option key and keep, you will get a copy. See, there is n number of parts getting generated as long as you press the option key. This is very useful when you need to copy a part. So just copy, just for a copying, just press it. If you bring it copy, you can see copy, tab, copy. So I have created this many parts. So I will just delete it once again. I will just start once again for you. I will just go, I will take this part. This is one part which we can make. Now I need to move, I need to bring it top. I need to face, I am just changing the orientation, and I am bringing to here. So just, or else just press in the center and bring it. In any coordinate axis if you are moving, okay, or else just press in the center and bring it. So now the part is in almost near to this. So this is how this is done. Now I will just press the shift key and option key for copying, shift key for making enlarge. You can see it is getting increased. Again, once again. Shift key, it is getting enlarged. You 3D in 3D manner. Shift key, box section, enlarged view. Option key, copy. I just copied this part. Option key, just press copy. Option key, anywhere, copy. Now let us do coloring. So I'll just go press this, the part which I need coloring, and I will go for layer, red, I'll go blue, green, white, black, default color, So this is how various coloring is done in Rhino. So we have seen today so we had today's task was to create a geometry we have used Gumball tool for editing. So basically we can move in this, we can do the rotation. Here it is in arrow ways, here it is in arc ways. We can do scaling. Scaling it is in box shape. So there was arrow given X, Y, Z. In Gumball, you can see that this is in red. This is blue. This is green. X. Sorry. So this is blue. Sorry, this is blue. And this is green. So here we could move in any direction. This is the move. Now coming to rotation, this was basically in X, Y, Z. So you can move, rotate it like this, rotate it like this, rotate it like this. Scaling is to make it bigger or make it smaller. So this was done through square one. So this is how we do Gumball actions. So this is Gumball actions. To activate this, click on this, move it, and if you it is active, it is not active, you cannot activate this. So go here, Gumball. This is important. Okay, guys. Thank you.